Hello racers. Here are the full and updated spoilers for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, up to now. Please keep in mind that not everything should be taken as fact, as many of these spoilers may change. Episode 1. The first episode will feature the first part of the talent show extravaganza. A new cast of queens walks into the workroom, and they must survive the squirrel games as the first mini-challenge of the season. Rate a Queen is back, and the queens will be rating each other's performances. The queens will be split into two groups for the talent show. Group 1, Acacia Forgot, Arietti, Jewel Sparkles, Joella, Lucky Stars, Lydia B. Collins and Susie Toot. The guest judge for the first episode is Katy Perry. The runway theme for episode 1 is Mask Swinger. The queens securing their spots in the top 2 this episode are Jewel Sparkles and Susie Toot. The lip-sync song for this episode is Woman's World by Katy Perry. The lip-sync winner is Susie Toot. Episode 2. Episode 2 will feature the second part of the talent show extravaganza. Group 2, Crystal Envy, Hormona Lisa, Corey King, Lana Jaray, Lexi Love, Anya Nerve and Sam Star. The guest judge for the second episode is Doechii. The runway theme for episode 2 is It Cake? The queens securing their spots in the top 2 this episode are Crystal Envy and Lexi Love. The song for the top 2 lip sync is Alter Ego by Doechii. The lip sync winner is Lexi Love. The queens from Group 1 and Group 2 who ended up in the bottom 2 are Acacia Forgot and Hormona Lisa. The song for the bottom 2 lip sync is Yes and by Ariana Grande. The queen sashaying away this episode is Hormona Lisa. Hormona Lisa should have been eliminated, but she was saved by the new twist, the Badunkadunk Tank. Episode 3. Episode 3 will feature a design challenge. The guest judge for the third episode is Sandra Bernhard. The runway theme for episode 3 is Manopulence. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Sam Star. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Joella and Lucky Stars. The lip-sync song for this episode is The Way That You Love Me by Paula Abdul. The queen sashaying away this episode is Lucky Stars. Episode 4. Episode 4 will feature a dance challenge. The The guest judge for the 4th episode is Julia Schlepfer. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Anya Nerve. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Corey King and Joella. The lip sync song for this episode is Buttons by the Pussycat Dolls. The queen sashaying away this episode is Joella. Episode 5. Episode 5 will feature RDR Live. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Lexi Love. No one is going home this episode. Episode 6. Episode 6 will feature the Sea Ball. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Arietti. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Lana Jaray and Hormona Lisa. The queen sashaying away this episode is Hormona Lisa. Episode 7. Episode 7 will feature the Snatch Game. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Lexi Love and Anya Nerve. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Lana Jaray and Crystal Envy. The queen sashaying away this episode is Crystal Envy. Episode 8. Episode 8 will feature the Wicked Wizard of Oz Rusical. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Susie Toot. The queen sashaying away this episode is Acacia Forgot. Episode 9. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Lydia B. Collins and Corey King. The lip sync song for this episode is Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. The queen sashaying away this episode is Corey King. Episode 10. Episode 10 will feature a girl groups challenge. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Jules Sparkles, Lana Jaray, Lexi Love and Sam Star. The queen sashaying away this episode is Lydia B. Collins. Episode 11. Episode 11 will feature the roast. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Anya Nerve. The queen sashaying away this episode is Arietti. Episode 12. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Jewel Sparkles and Lana Jaray. The queen sashaying away this episode is Lana Jaray. Episode 13. Episode 13 will feature a makeover challenge. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Sam Star. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Jewel Sparkles and Anya Nerve. The queen sashaying away this episode is No One Is Going Home. It's a double chantay between Jewel Sparkles and Anya Nerve. Episode 14. Episode 14 will feature the Rumix Challenge. The winner of this week's Maxi Challenge is Jewel Sparkles. The queens who landed in the bottom 2 this episode are Sam Star and Susie Toot. The queen sashaying away this episode is Susie Toot. Episode 15. Episode 15 will likely feature a lip-sync Lollapalooza smackdown. Grand Finale. Episode 16 will feature the Grand Finale extravaganza. Meet the top 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. Jewel Sparkles. Lexi Love. Anya Nerve. Sam Star. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more Drag Race content. Hey racers, do you want more Drag Race content? Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and check out other videos.